Hi, so this is your Virgo reading for February 2017. So, in terms of love, there's a sense of somebody kind of trying to get away with something. There's a little move somebody's trying to make, but it's saying that you're able to get away with something. You've got away with something by the skin of your teeth, so to speak. It can also talk about that in love, there's a sense of being too set in your ways, too dogmatic, needing to be kind of looking at things from a different perspective almost. It's like there's a need to kind of release some ties, release some bonds, let go of some ways of thinking. It's like either you're doing this, you're cutting strings, cutting ties, kind of getting away from it all, escaping. But it's saying that there's a sense of a release of the old. It's a sense of it's bringing you more peace. It's bringing you, yeah, there's definitely been a release in terms of, it's like this relationship was kind of, maybe it wasn't a full-on relationship. Maybe there was a little bit of anxiety involved there. There was a sense of, well, what do I mean? It wasn't a full-on relationship. It could have been a relationship that was broken down. It could have been something that had ended previously. It's a sense of, it could be you cutting these ties, or somebody else has cut these ties on you quite recently. But with it, it's bringing a sense of relief, because all of these swords are anxiety, they're mental thoughts, they're things coming in that are just stressing us out, headwise. So, yeah, there's a sense of release from that. As your overall card, we've got the Ten of Swords. So there was something that happened. There was an event that was quite stressful. It kind of done your head in. This could be in any area of your life, but it was quite a major event for you, and it was kind of put you under major, full pressure. It talks about also nostalgia. It can talk about nostalgia, nostalgia of the past. It can talk about that bringing a sense of healing. But it's definitely a walking away from something. It's a walking away from something that really was quite a big event, and it was hard to walk away from. I'm getting that there's also a child, a woman, in terms of home. We're getting that emotionally it's a very nurturing place. It's a very she's very mothering, she's very nurturing, she's very homely. It's talking about the past and about people from our past coming back in, possibly. This could be the same person that's above that's causing the Ten of Swords. It could also go with a sense of walking away from that thing that we love. But in terms of the love, the home, it's really you're charging forwards or away from something. It's almost like that's gone, and he's just riding away. He's there's a sense of moving on from something, a way that was in the past, a way that was that brought you comfort, that brought you nostalgia, that made you feel warm. There's a sense of having to move away from that. There was a woman in your life that could be very sensitive. This could be you if you are female, or this could be a female in your life that's very mothering, very warm, very sensitive, very nurturing, romantic, quite emotionally stable. And this could be the man, or the opposite way around, because the energy can work either way as well. A man could turn up as the Queen of Cups, and a woman could turn up as the Knight of Swords. It does all depend on the energy of the person. But this person is very much having to walk away. They're running or charging on to the next battle, or they're moving away from something that they've left behind. But there could have been an event which meant that they've had to leave this thing behind. Okay, so in terms of work and finances, we've got the King of Wands. So this is somebody who's very creative. He's an entrepreneur. He can be a businessman. There's a sense, or woman, there's a sense that you've had enough of the rest now. It's like you feel like now is the time for you to move forward. Yeah, there's something, you've got a passion. There's some passion that you want to move forward with now. It's, I'm also seeing that, although this energy is kind of like a release, I'm seeing that something new could come in. Something that could bring you joy, a relationship. I'm also seeing that this passion could be linked to a new relationship. But there's a sense of you not being quite sure. It's a sense of it being a little bit of a gamble for you. Because the wheel, we never know which way the wheel is going to turn, and it can turn either way in a second. So, yeah, it's almost like there could be a new passion, a new relationship that's kind of a little bit of a gamble, but you know that you have to move, and you've done resting. Now is not the time to rest. It's like you've released a load of them swords, and now you want to move forward. But this new relationship, she could be, or he could be a Leo, I'm getting. For your final card from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, we've got gratitude. This can talk about kind of almost being kind of grateful as well for getting away with little things, like grateful that we kind of got away with something by the skin of our teeth, possibly. It's kind of also talks about being grateful for what we have, all the small things, because the more we're grateful for those things, the more the universe will send us those things, because it's like, yeah, that's what we want. So it's saying to me that whatever you want to bring more into in your life, Virgo, then you should focus your gratitude there, and that will bring in what you need. That will bring in the area that you're trying to focus on. But yeah, that's what I have for you today. I hope that's helped. Thank you very much.